joining me. Back for another session, and today we are back on shackles. Now, I was here last week and I was pole and feeder fishing, and the carp was very active, so that's why I've returned today. See, cars unpacked, barrows loaded. So yeah, let's get to the lake and get set up. Well, I finally at the lake. Excuse me if I'm puffing and panting a little bit. The walk seems to get harder every time I do it. Now, when I was here last week, the fish were very active up towards sort of the back end of the lake. Now I'm still on the damn wall at the minute. As you can see, you've got the overflow. There we go, over there. Sucking some water away. So I'm actually going to go and have a look. I've been stood here sort of 5-10 minutes. Just sort of, because I can see, you know, the main body of water. And I'm gonna have a wander up each side, do a lap of the lake, and yeah, just see if there's any sign of feeding fish, sort of bubbles or a fish showing themselves. And then from that, I'm gonna get set up. I've left the gear just down here so that I can, you know, if I see something on the other side, I haven't got to push it back round and everything. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll do a lap and see what we can see. So I've just been heading around. I've done a lap of the lake and I haven't seen anything. You know, the rain started, so it was a bit hard to see if there was any sort of feeding coming up. Obviously with the rain hitting the water, it was a bit tricky to see. But I've come up to, like I said, I was here last week, and I've come up to where I've seen the majority of the action. Well, I was on my way there, and that is just through where them reeds are. On the way past swim number 8, I believe it is, there's been a fish that's just come out about here. Literally about here, no further than probably 12-15 yards off the bank. So I'm going to start here, and obviously I can keep, you know, I can see the majority of the water, you know, through the trees and whatnot. So I'm going to get set up here, flick a rod short, rod a little bit further out, and yeah, obviously if I see any more sort of action as such, obviously I can move on to that if I feel like I need to. But yeah, I'm going to start off here, keep my eyes peeled and see what happens. How about that to start the day? Only a little one, probably 4 or 5 pound, but yeah, it's a fish nonetheless, and a lively one at that. There's the other side, look. This fish literally came about 10 minutes after I put my rods out. I literally got here, seen the fish, like I said, you know, I literally just got a rod straight out, and yeah, it's ripped off within about 10 minutes. So yeah, let's get it back and see if we can get another one. Right, so just a quick update. As you would have seen, obviously I had the little mirror. Yeah, I got here sort of, had a wander around, like I said, and just tried to find fish. After all, location is absolute key. So walking up to where I last seen the fish, and I've seen one just in front of the swim that I'm in now. So I've wasted no time, and I've got a multi-rig tied up, and I've whacked that straight out. And I've just got it out. I haven't filmed it, just I wanted to be as quick as I could and get 2 rods out straight away fishing. I've got one out on a multi-rig, which is the one that I've caught on, which I'll explain to you where I've put that in a minute. And then I've got one out on a Ronnie. Again, I'll explain where I've put that. But yeah, I've been here no longer than half an hour, and I've had 1 fish. So yeah, I'm actually made up with that already. If that's the only fish all day, then absolutely chuffed. But yeah, I'm feeling hopeful. Like I said, I'll just explain to you my spots and the bait I'm using, and hopefully that turns into a fish. So So this is a view from under the brolly, as it has been raining most of the morning since I've been here. My right hand rod, which is my first rod, which is a multi-rig, is just around about here. No more than about 3.5, 4 rod lengths out. And then my left hand rod, which I've got on a Ronnie rig, is towards this sort of dead set of rushes, and that's again only sort of 3.5 wraps. So I've literally not fishing very far out at all, just 'cause I've seen the fish show real close into this bank, and obviously I've caught one from my right hand spot. Now the bait I'm using, this is a mix of, it's mainly 12 and 15 mil S7, but we have also got in there some 15 and 18 mil bug, and that is the sort of bait I'm using today. You know, I'm probably chucking out that every time. You know, I started off with about that, and now I've probably took that again to top up after I've caught that fish. Now there are 2 other anglers on this lake. They're only silver fishing, and now over just behind these trees here. So yeah, I'm not anywhere near them. But yeah, like I said, I can see, as you'll be able to see, I can see quite a lot of the lake. So yeah, if there is any activity elsewhere and I think I'll be better off moving on to that, then I can obviously do that. All being well, I can get to it without disturbing other anglers. So yeah, any updates and I will get back to you. Well, this is a pretty one, that's for sure. Another little mirror. Absolutely scale perfect. Proper nice looking fish. It's gone to the Ronnie rig on my left hand rod. And he's jumping out the water like a swordfish. But yeah, spin him round, show you the other side. Absolutely beautiful. Look at him. Absolute stunner. Probably only 3 or 4 pound, but you know, it's middle of winter. This fish is like a bar of ice. If this to be the second fish of my session, I can't complain. Get some photos and slip it back. Well, how about that? This fish is absolutely incredible. Proper made up with that. Again, only small, but when they look like this, it really doesn't matter. That's probably one of the prettiest carp I've ever caught. Look at that. Lost for words, really. Good battle. Yeah, mega. So just a little update. Obviously we've had 3 fish now. I've also had a little breed. Well, I said a little breed, probably 4.5, 5 pound. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I've got about 40 minutes left. The weather has changed a hell of a lot. It wasn't supposed to be this cold or windy. And because it wasn't supposed to be this cold, I didn't bring appropriate clothing. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I've had a great session. I've got here, got fishing about 8:30. So yeah, sort of 4, just over 4 hours of fishing. I had 3 carp and a bream, all under £10. But yeah, like I said, I've got 40 minutes left. Hopefully we'll be able to see one more, visit the bank. But yeah, I can leave. I was going to stay till sort of 3 o'clock, but it's got cold. And obviously it was wet this morning when I first turned up, so I got soaking wet. Now the wind's picked up, the wind temperature's freezing. So yeah, I'm going to wimp out of it. But as I say, if you're not comfortable, you're not angling to your full potential. So I think if I stay, I will just sit down and just sort of try and keep as warm as I can. I've had 3 fish. There is time for another one. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. So again, I did forget to do an outro to this video, but if you have got this far, then please hit that subscribe button. It's going to allow me to do some more videos, and it gets me to know sort of what videos that you guys like watching. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, like the videos. I hope you're all enjoying your own angling, and I hope to see you again here soon.